Okay, guys, I might be a little sick still, so bear with me. Sakamoto Days, Episode 5. Here we are. We are hyped up about these two big battles. Now, I was a bit disappointed here. So we had this Lou fight. She was drunk. She was going crazy. She, drinks a little bit more midway. And then all at once, she goes sober. We do have this, nice, touchy family element where she's talking about family and stuff, and it felt good, man. I was kind of like, dang, that's kind of heartfelt there. She trusts them and she loves them, but the fight just kind of was interrupted, and it kind of deserves it because the Sakimoto fight was more hyped. So I'm gonna go straight to the Sakimoto fights now. Sakimoto is in the skinny mode. Obviously, this means he's gonna be faster. So he is able to match up with Boyle. Boyle comes in with his gauntlet. But at the same time, we have two fists that collide, busting his gauntlet. And then Sakimoto throws him out of a window all the way to a Ferris wheel. Bro is just a powerhouse. And as he's on this Ferris wheel, going to the bottom, he lights up his cigarette. And I think Sakimoto's even in there with him. And meanwhile, Sakimoto goes and gets buns. Shin's having to keep his wife calm and be like, hey, I'm gonna go get Sakimoto, just wait. And yeah, there's a little lowdown going with Sakimoto and Boyle. Because after he gets off the Ferris wheel, he's a run-in. They're trying to make him pay for the damages. But I guess gets out of that. Anyway, overhearing all the commotion with Boyle, Sakimoto, and Shin is, of course, his wife. And there is a new family rule. Always, don't hide. Don't hide. I'll always tell. And this is where he has to be like, hey, I got a bounty on me. And a bounty on him he does have. Now, after all the happy little moments, we go back to their normal day-to-day life. Now knowing that Sakimoto's wife knows about the hitman thing. And it's kind of funny how she's okay with it now. Okay. Recon mission time. So, they go to where Sakimoto knows where to get some information, and it turns out to be a blockbuster. They watch a counterfeit movie about the JAA. Kind of just goes over the building, and you just get information for a full-on crappy homemade movie. Sakimoto was asleep, wasn't really paying attention. Shin, of course, is the brains here. So they have the bright idea, let's go and break into the JA. Meanwhile, if you remember Nagamoto, really cool guy, very mysterious, and he can shapeshift, which is a sick ability in itself. He was invited to this dinner meeting at the JA. And we are seeing all of these crazy hitmen. One of them is very deranged and stabs the waiter / cook. I'm just like, what? Seems to be a very mixed. So we're not going to have just a bunch of dudes, which is always nice. I have a mix, Not all men are hitmen. There's hit women out there too. So let's make that cool. Okay? Hit women? Yes. Okay? Kind of like Hit Girl. Anyway, moving on back. Sakimoto and the whole group, they get up in all black. After they get these two dudes, they kind of eliminate them. Not literally, just kind of knock them asleep. They take them off. They take off these dark clothes just for comedic relief, I guess. And now Shin knows, hey, we gotta get up to the second story to get to the boss's room. They get up there, and there's this big door. They open it up, and the camera just kind of comes in, and as it comes in, we get to see all these bodies. And I didn't realize it, but there is a person in a chair sitting in there, clearly. Goes to the person in the chair, and it's Nagamoto again. And it is kind of menacing, honestly. But to figure out, he kind of makes this threat comes at Shin, blinks, comes to his throat. And I was like, dang, Shin is dead. Shin is dead. No. Turns out it was a prank, but in reality he was there to investigate. So the person that put a hit on Sakamoto also did the same crime. Everything that he's done is marked with an X. So, note here. Now, we, after all of this, we have this in our minds. The shop is doing well. A bunch of random hitmen are coming in, and they're getting beat up. But the Sakamoto's wife is fine with all this, because bandage sales through the roof. As long as we're selling these bandages, hey, come on, you can go kill my husband, or try to. This is where the ending comes in, and we get to see another crime scene, and this dude with like white hair from behind. Now, we go back to that JA meeting, and there was a dude who we were unfamiliar with that was shown from behind. So, mysterious element here that's always a sign. Is it the guy? There's a chance. But at the same time, I would be kind of doubtful here. I'm a watcher only, and I'm going to stay doubtful till proven guilty. This could be the coolest guy ever, or a woman. It could be a woman too. Who cares? I'm always down, dude. These series are wacky fun, and I am liking it so far. The mysterious element, it's good. So, let's get straight to the rating. 8.6. Excuse me. Just because I did not like the fighting as much as I should have. Now, the SAKAMOTO, don't get me wrong, it was really great. I thought the Lou giving the message that she loves him, thinks of everyone as family. It kind of brings the friendship between Lou and Shin closer, but they're always going to have this brother-sister relationship where they fight. So, I'm going to say it brings some type of character growth that's going to maybe evolve later on, or maybe not. But the fight really did lack. They just kind of wake up on that park bench, and I'm just like, eh. It's not about fighting, it's about the mysterious elements. Once the build-ups come, that's where the ratings skyrocket and go up. With that, let's get to the question of the day is, how did you feel about the Sakamoto versus hard-boiled fight? I thought it was pretty good. This is going to be one of my favorite fights so far. I found it really cold whenever Boiled smoked that cigarette, but I hope to see better. Now, as far as that Lou fight, it could have been the best fight. It really could have. They were kind of cooking there. And hurts my heart a little bit. Anyway, guys, I was being a little silly. Hope you stay safe. And until next time, peace out.